45%. That's how much Tesla's profit fell in the second quarter of 2024, and it's not just due to the ridiculously high car interest rates. In this video, I'm talking about Tesla, and I have 3 reasons why Tesla seems to be faltering. This video is coming from a guy that used to be a shareholder in Tesla and still wants to see Tesla succeed. If I asked you who the CEO of McDonald's was, would you be able to tell me? If I asked you the name of the CEO from Google or Audi, would you know them? Everyone that can purchase a car knows about Elon Musk and his affiliation to Tesla, which is both a blessing and a curse. When Elon Musk came onto the scene, there was excitement behind someone who seemed like a great visionary. He reminded people of a real-life Tony Stark. Not to mention, there was this whole David versus Goliath storyline when a new tech-focused car company came to disrupt the auto industry. Tesla was the brand of zippy, minimalistic cars that would help us save the planet. Combined with Elon's ventures in SpaceX, people basically extrapolated Tesla's launch speeds and drag race capabilities to that of a rocket ship. Sure, there were a bunch of party tricks, but overall, people seemed interested in the brand, and people online started coming out and saying that Tesla was a dream car, that they aspired to own a Tesla. I mean, these are all things that you want with your luxury brand. Both consumers and investors were happy with the success of Tesla, despite Tesla being a roller coaster in the stock market. I think that was until Elon started putting himself in the limelight more frequently, using his platform X, formerly known as Twitter, and making some questionable decisions at Tesla. I think the death knell was him coming out in support of Donald Trump. Now let me be clear, I don't care who you vote for, but other Tesla customers do. If you ask me to paint a picture of someone buying into a Tesla, I'd imagine they'd live in or near a city, they believe in climate change, and they have some type of college degree and an above average paying job. I would also wager that the majority of Tesla's customer base leans left and is from blue states. I'm not saying that you have to be a liberal to buy a Tesla. Everything that Tesla and the brands kind of stood for sort of lean left, at least in this current political climate. I don't really think that his pledge to Donald Trump is drawing in more customers. I think it's actually doing the opposite, pushing people away. I've been reading online a lot of people saying, they did consider a Tesla and now they're basically not going to do anything with Tesla as long as Elon Musk is at the helm of this company. And if people have to defend themselves and their Tesla purchase because they disagree with Elon, that is not a good sign for the brand. I mean, why would one want a Tesla? Probably because it's one of the best EVs on the market still, and they have a huge amount of EV charging infrastructure in the United States. All they do is focus on EVs, and they have a whole network and system to support that, and they have a direct manufacturer to consumer model. There's a lot of things you might like about Tesla. I think investors and consumers should know that the leadership is not unbiased. Elon's brother is on the board, and some close friends too. So the leadership, to me, is a major reason why Tesla is in a slump. Let somebody else take the reins, be the spokesperson. He could still dedicate decisions and come up with strategy without necessarily throwing himself into the limelight. The second reason for the fall of Tesla is their lack of innovation and the increased amount of EV competition, primarily from Chinese, South Korean, German, and American rivals. They've been falling behind on innovation. The lineup is stale other than the Cybertruck, which has its own host of problems. And I think Tesla's strategy should be getting more semi-trucks out, getting that Roadster 2.0 that we've been promised for so long out. I think they should push for more utility-oriented things like, say, transportation vans and utility vans. I think that would push Tesla back into the forefront. With the Roadster 2.0, once again, being that halo brand for EVs, if they could come out with something very performant. It's going to be a constant battle because, other manufacturers are playing the same game. They are in the playing field. There is more competition, so Tesla needs to stay ahead of things. The third and final reason for the fall of Tesla is the poor customer experience and value retention. When you are a customer excited about purchasing a Tesla, you spend years waiting for one to pull the trigger, only to find out that days or weeks later, Tesla goes and slashes the price. That will leave a bad taste in your mouth. Not just Tesla, but a lot of EVs have been depreciating very substantially. So that's one thing that I think might give a repeat customer pause about buying another Tesla. They got burned so much on the value that when they go to trade in their car, basically not worth anything near what they paid for. When a customer is excited to beta test autopilot features, only to realize that you have to shell out thousands for it, that will leave a bad taste in your mouth. Customers buy Tesla to find out multiple problems on delivery, that will leave a bad taste in your mouth. When a customer wishes to service their Tesla and realize they may need to wait a long time for said service or travel very far away. That will leave a bad taste in your mouth. Look, I like Tesla. My brother and I recommended our dad to go buy a Model 3. He loves his Model 3, but his next car is not going to be a Tesla. At least so far he told me. He's now leaning more towards a new Prius. He's going back to a Prius. One of the main reasons he told me was because he would have to drive 2 hours away to go service his car if it needed any sort of Tesla service. That was, one of the reasons why he said he wasn't going to buy Tesla again. They need to look at their cars. They need to update their lineup. They need to keep things fresh and exciting. That is what they need to do going forward. Even though this is a video about the fall of Tesla, everything isn't doom and gloom. I think Tesla can turn it around over the next couple of years. Tesla is not going anywhere. I hope that they have a lot of success, and I'm really looking forward to their products. If you guys have a comment, please leave it down below. Also, please consider subscribing to my channel where I talk about luxury cars and exotic cars. So if you're interested in that sort of stuff, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. That way this channel is monetized and I could go rent some cool cars to review for this channel. It's sort of an ecosystem, right? So if you guys want to help me get to that goal of 1,000 subscribers, it would help me out so much if you could just take a second and hit that subscribe button. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Bye-bye.